Hook punch. I think instructors, we all know the general mechanics of the hook punch. What I want to talk about today is the principles that we adhere to in every strike. Sponsor every strike with your body. So when I throw this hook punch, the hook punch is traveling, in this instance, from my left to my right, towards the mirror, if you will. That's the direction of the force. So if I sponsor every strike with my body must therefore move from my left to my right, towards the mirror. And I'm bringing this up today just as a little thing for us to talk about and practice in our own teaching and our own training. Because there are many ways to throw a hook punch in fighting. I'm talking about throwing a hook punch in self-defense. I'll cover the others in a second. But throwing a hook punch in self-defense, if I'm going to throw the hook punch, it should be as devastating as possible. I want to transfer all of my body weight right into the side of his face, or his liver, or his kidney, whatever I'm punching at the time. So in that case, when I throw the hook, all of this body mechanics to set up aside, that's in the hook punch lesson, all of that aside, when I throw the punch and it's going towards the target, I should be pushing off left hook punch, left foot. I should be pushing off that foot, turning my hip in that direction, and moving my body weight in that direction slightly. You can see that my heel comes off the ground and my knee rolls in. My knee doesn't turn in and I don't just pivot. My knee rolls in and my hip drives in that direction. This is a pivot, this is a drive. Now, that puts my body weight moving in the direction of the hook. Here are the things to consider. This happens a lot in students and we should watch out for it. When they throw the hook, the right foot moves backwards. And backwards, I don't mean backward in relation to where my attacker is or my opponent is. I mean backwards behind me. It circles. My hips turn in the punch, and I have two options. Move this hip that way, move this hip that way. This is very much like when we talk about doing gun from the front defense, and we talk about doing a body defense and gun from the front. I have two options to blade my body. I can roll my defending side forward, which allows me to go in and counter sooner and stronger, or I can move my defending side, my opposite side, backward, and now it's going to take me a lot longer to get forward to make the defensive strike. So we want to roll our defending side forward in that instance. Same thing is true here. If I want power in the punch, I need to take my punching side in that direction, as opposed to taking my non-punching side in the other direction. So students will look like this in the hook punch. I'm exaggerating, but their right foot will move slightly back. That takes power out of the punch, but I do also understand that that is a concept in the fight that may be a good thing in certain instances. For instance, if I'm going to throw I just need your face. If I'm going to throw the hook punch, put your guard up, and I want to get around this guard, this is going to be difficult for me to get around the guard. Me moving this way a little bit gets me around the guard better. So my front foot advances to close the distance, and I blade my body more for better angle. So in the fight, that's legitimate. In self-defense, and you're throwing a hook punch, less legitimate. Here's the second thing about that movement. If I want to be strong in the punch and I have to close the distance, I'm going to move my whole body as I go, trying to rotate my hip. And my back foot, as it recovers, is coming straight forward, so I avoid that hip coming back. If I want to be even stronger in this punch and I have the ability to because this guard is not in the way, I'll actually move my whole body in the direction of the punch. I'll push off my front leg and everything will go that direction. Now I'm really putting a lot of power behind the punch. All this is going to be dictated by if I have to get around his guard and what angle. Put your guard up, please. Understand that I can throw a hook punch between his guard this way if I go deep enough. All of these angles are available to you. Train on all of them. Just know the difference between the tactical science of fighting and throwing a good hook punch in self-defense. That's it for now. Train hard.